everyone. I am almost on the spot. I'm just flipping my camera for you guys and then get me situated. There we go. Hopefully that is straight for you guys. I think this is as close to a 7 as I've been in a long time. I'm just going to log on to the computer here so I can see anybody's comments that pops in. Bear with me just one moment. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone's Friday? How did your week go? I'm just logging on here. Hopefully everyone remembers that I'm going to be here today. Here I am. So, welcome to this Friday evening. I tried to get my taxes done last night, and I was having trouble. Normally I use TurboTax, and I've never had any issues, and last night I just could not figure out what I was doing. It was asking me all kinds of weird questions that I wasn't used to. But I ended up getting it all worked out and found out that we owe a bunch of money now, so I don't want to pay. I never want to pay when I have to pay. I originally thought we were going to be getting money back, but then I couldn't add. I got my husband's information added, and I couldn't figure out how to put mine in, and with just his, it showed that we were getting a bunch of money back, but then after I got mine added, we owed just as much, so we're not happy, unfortunately. But how has everyone's week been? And welcome to Beck's Craft and Spot, and I'm Becca, and if you're new, just let me know in the comments. I'm glad you're here, and Sunday is St. Patrick's Day, so I am going to put together a little, it's basically just a flower arrangement. It shouldn't take too awful long, but then I am also going to do a little Easter. I'm going to do a twofer today because Sunday is St. Patrick's Day, so I wanted to do one more St. Patrick's Day craft, and then I am in a gift exchange, an Easter gift exchange, and I have to mail my package out in the morning, so I want to do a little craft for my person, so if you want to stick around for that one, then I'll get to it after I get this one done. But let me show you and tell you where I got everything from. I'm going to be using a flower foam block, and I got a package of these from Hobby Lobby, and I believe it was like $5.99 or $6.99. There was like 5 or 6 blocks in a package, and I normally get them from Dollar Tree is where I normally get them, but they're not this big, which I probably won't. I'm gonna do the flower arrangement in this hat, which I picked up this hat from Dollar Tree. I got this egg from Dollar Tree, but I'm gonna take the stand off of the egg and use it. It's gonna be perfect for, I'm gonna glue this egg to the bottom of the hat, so and then this will fit up inside. I'll have to like cut it down just a tad, but then we're going to cut out the top of the hat to put our flower arrangement will come out the top. I have my little clovers here. I've got some of the dark and some of the light. So we'll fill it up with the clovers. I have some of this greenery right here. These I got from Dollar Tree. They were in the St. Patrick's Day crafts. So they might be out of them by now. You'll just have to check around at your Dollar Trees. But this you should be able to get now. I found this in the floral department. I found these in the floral department. These are all from Dollar Tree. And here's some carnations with little gold coins. And then I got these carnations. These carnations have gold glitter on them. And then these have green glitter on them. And the shamrocks are with the green ones. And then I just got a couple of each one. Well, I got 3 of these ball ones. We have a bunch of balls. And then we have the clovers. So I have a couple of each one. And then I just hit my... So we'll do that, but I'm gonna use my heat gun and try to heat the glue up that's holding this piece on, because I don't want to break it, because I wasn't sure how big this was gonna be, but it's an egg, which I'll probably pick another one up, because I wasn't thinking about doing this project when I picked the eggs up. I wasn't thinking about using the egg for the bottom of this. But I'm hoping it looks like it's going to be just the right size for it. So I'm glad I thought of that. And I picked 2 of them up, but they're different. So I'll get another one of these when I go back. But I'm just going to heat this up and try to get the base off of here. Did everybody have a good week? Do you have any plans for the weekend? There we go. Come right out of there. Came right out. So I could probably save this for something else that isn't on a base if I wanted it to stand up. So, yes, see, that's just perfect. I'll just have to make sure I glue it down. I'll probably put the glue around this rim. That way I know it'll hit all the parts. So I'm gonna just let this heat up for a minute. I'll show you what I'm gonna do with the Easter project. The Easter project, I found this in the Target dollar spot right there at the front of the store. They had this white one, and then they had a pink one as well. And oh my golly. These are a little bit bigger than what I thought. What am I going to do now? I don't really want to. This is from Milton's Daughter, the DIY paint that I get. The Debbie's Design Diary that I get from Milton's Daughter. She has all kinds of stuff, and I got this to do a project with. So this could be 4 different projects, or you could use it all on one big project if you wanted to. But this is like rice paper. I've never created anything with this before, so I wanted to get it and try it. I think they'll turn out adorable, but I'm not going to be able to use that because this frame is not that big. So so I don't know what I'm going to do now. These are stickers, but now these stickers look like they'd be too small. Uh-oh. Oh my God, my glue is heating up. I guess we will just work on this and then I'll figure this out when I get to it. I might have to, I'm going to think about what I'm going to do while I'm creating this, I guess. Well, it's leaking out, but then when I squeeze it, oh, I wasn't squeezing hard enough apparently. All right. Where's everybody watching from? How was your weather last night? Hi, Felicia. I see you. Thank you for scattering the buttons. I appreciate you. And I can't remember where I got. I don't know why my glue is just running out, it seems like. I don't know if it's the glue or the gun or what. This idea, I just thought of it for some reason. It honestly has probably been made by somebody. I might have seen it on Pinterest. I look on Pinterest a lot to get some inspiration. So I can't honestly say where I've seen it because I don't remember. I just remember thinking that I'd like to do it. And I wanted to, since St. Patrick's Day is Sunday, I just wanted to do one more St. Patrick's Day craft. And that's not straight, maybe. That's a little straighter. But I'm going to try to go around the inside. And put extra glue down. Before I put the foam in there. I'm just going to hold it here for a second, for a few minutes. I thought I might have to trim the egg down, but I think it's gonna be just fine. I got some glue stuck on the bottom I was just plucking off. So I am going to trim this down probably to about here. All right, and then I'm gonna put some glue down just so it will stay in place, hopefully. Uh-oh. Well, I might have to trim it down a little bit more. I thought about putting it in there before I put the bottom on, but then I didn't. Dusty. Got dust everywhere. Okay. So that's what it looks like sitting in there. And I did put, the glue is holding it in place, which is good. I do not know where my little vacuum thing is right now. I've got a big mess that I need to clean up out here. But I have this left over, but I'm not going to keep it. I probably could use it for something else, but I'm just going to pitch it. That foam feels so funny on your hands when it's a powder. So I'm going to lay these out to see Well, I really need to, I'm going to start trimming them down off the stems. So I know what I have. That's okay. I am making a St. Patrick's Day table display, just like a floral arrangement. I just thought this would be super cute, so I picked up a what'd I do with it? Oh, this is an egg from Dollar Tree that had this little stand on it, and I just heated it up and plucked the stand off. And then this hat came from Dollar Tree. And then the foam blocks, I got a big package of them from Hobby Lobby. I think they might have been, they weren't that expensive, maybe $6.99, $5.99, something like that. And they had like 6 or maybe 5 or 6 blocks in there. All the florals I picked up from Dollar Tree. I just thought thought maybe a little floral arrangement for the center, like a centerpiece or part of a centerpiece, would be cute for St. Patrick's Day. I figured since Sunday's St. Patrick's Day, I'd just throw one more St. Patrick's Day craft in the mix. And then I'll be back on Monday doing some more Easter. I really wish I could come on every day, but I have a full-time job that I work Monday through Friday, so it's kind of hard. And then, oh, thank you. I hope it turns out cute. I heard a door. I thought my husband was coming out to tell me he was going to work. Okay, so I'm just going to start sticking these in here. I guess I should leave. I'm going to put these ones I cut so far around the edge here, and then I'm going to try to keep some of them longer and put those on the inners, on the inside. He's doing laundry. My laundry room is right inside this garage door. These are all golds. I'm going to try to cut these down here where they attach to keep them long. Hopefully this will work. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to take a tag off. Oops. I guess that's one way to do it. The flower came off, and then I was able to pull the tag off. Here's the green ones. I was wondering where they were. I'm going to keep these ones long too, and then this should be a fairly quick craft because I'm just putting this together. I was thinking though about maybe putting some beads around the brim of the hat. And I have the shamrocks that I used for that that shamrock back there on the wall right here on the bottom. I have those left too that I'm going to use in here. Just dropped them all over the floor. My computer fell asleep. Wake up now. Come on. Here we go. Right, I'm gonna make this one shorter so I can put some down here. I think I need another. This is what it looks like so far. Cute, cute. I'm going to leave some of these picks. I'm going to leave some of these long too so they can stick up above the flowers, hopefully. Thank you. This is really cute. I think I'm only going to use a couple of these. In each color. I don't think I'll need that many of them. That's not sticking in there, is it? I think that's about all that'll fit in there. I can put some more in the back, but maybe something. Let me put one more over here on this side. Cut this off. And I didn't. There we go. That side looks better with those clovers right there. So I didn't think about doing anything around the, like changing up the band or anything. Let me get some ribbon and we can try to change it up a little bit. What about changing the band to this black and white gingham, and then I'll make a bow and use shamrocks to make the bow to put on the front of it. Does that sound like it would be cute? I really don't even have to take this off. I can just how's that look? All right. So that's a plan then. And I will just I'll just hot glue this piece in the back here. Let me see here. I'm just gonna tack down the side coming from the left. I'm gonna tack it down to the actual hat, and then I'll pull it tight and tack this other side down over the overlap it. Is what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn it so you guys can see me. I need some more glue. I don't. Okay. Come on, computer. Wake up, wake up, wake up. There we go. Okay, so I have this left side coming around and it's tight. Or it's glued down, I mean. So I'm just gonna make this as tight as I can. I'm going to tack this other side down. All right. So the buckle still shows, but that's where we're going to put the bow on there. I'm going to set it to the side. Actually, I still want to put some of these in there. So it's the only thing I forgot to put in there. I wanted to try to keep these as long as possible because I want them to be able to, like, they're not straight. They're meant to be, like, whimsical. Does that look adorable? I'll hold it down. The other one's right here. Okay, so now I'm going to just set it out of the way. Get rid of all my extras. I'll use those next year or something. And I'll set I don't know what I bought this for, but it has number 7 Grinch wrote on it, so I must have used this for the Grinch doing something about a Grinch at some point. I have a green raffia here too I can use in the bow. Just set it up here in front of me. Let's see here. I'm just cutting 6 pieces, and I'm just going to like cinch them in the middle and then turn them different ways. And I'm going to cut some of these too. You know what, I might go ahead and use the Bodabra for this, just so I can layer them. And I'll trim them once I get them on the... Once I get the bow made, I'll trim them up. Should I put some of the, yes, I am going to Chattanooga. I already bought my ticket, and it's my first year. I have never been before. So I can't wait. I'm excited. I already have, oh shoot, I can't remember the lady's name, but I'll look it up, and you might know her if you've been before. I am rooming with, I can't remember the lady's name that obtained the room to begin with, but I remember she has blonde hair, and then I am also rooming with Miss Janet. So if you know Miss Janet and the other lady, then that's who I'm rooming with. Should I put some of this in the bow too? Just to incorporate it since it's gonna be, or since it's already around the hat. I think it'd be cute to put some of this in it. Have you ever been before to Hickabilly Christmas? You gave me goosebumps asking me that. I can't wait to meet everyone. Awesome. That is awesome. Are you flying or driving? Second time. Awesome. Are you going to be flying or driving? That's exciting too. I need to put my twine down. I forgot the other day. Driving, I am too. Too bad we don't live in the same state. It's like it's a little over 6, or it's just about 6.5 hours from me to Chattanooga. I don't have the address to the actual hotel that we're staying in, so I can't like get exact driving directions. See. I love how they always post the I just knocked myself out of my page. Hold on, or no, I didn't. Here I am. There was a picture of Barb on my computer went to sleep again, and when I opened it up, there was a big picture of Barb on there. Oh wow, 9 hours. That's a long time. I thought 6.5 hours was long. With my narcolepsy, I'm going to be driving by myself as far as I know so far. I'm a little worried, but hopefully I'll just get a good night's sleep the night before. This is going to be a pretty good size. It's going to be a good sized bow on here. It's going to take up the whole thing, the whole front of the thing, which I guess is okay. I'm just getting some raffia, just to put some raffia on the front of this. Well, I'm just flipping it over to the back and going to tie another knot in here on the back side. That way I can trim the extras off. This is actually pretty cute. And I will trim it up and dovetail the ends of this. That's what it looks like. Oh, okay. So you're used to the drive then, driving back and forth, visiting. I'm assuming he has family there still. Wow, that's big. Is that too big, or should I make a different one smaller? You think that's too big? Takes up the whole thing. Tell me what you want. I'll hold it up close so you can see it. Should I make a smaller one? Or is this one gonna be okay to take up the whole front? I'm gonna go ahead and dovetail it. Maybe after I trim it down, it might look better. Yeah, make a small one. That's what I thought too. I'll save this bow and use it next year on something. Let me go grab some small. I've got some smaller ribbon, but I think the other ribbon I have is going to be way too small. But let me see what I can. Maybe I can use some of the. Well, that's not what I thought it was. Oh, here it is. Maybe I can use some of this and some ribbon. Okay, I've got some other stuff. Let's try it again. I might not need this. Oh, there's only one piece of this stuff left. I'll throw that one piece on there and it won't even. I'm not going to use this either. I've got this stuff, but I don't think that'll work. It's like a macrame type of ribbon. And this is really small ribbon right here, but it's cute. It has little leprechaun hats on it. And I'm probably going to waste a lot of this stuff because I'll have to cut it down smaller. Now I'm going to have to cut these. I'm going to have to cut this piece because it didn't want to rip on me, or for me rather, the last time. And it's not going to be straight either. These scissors are not doing what I want. This was a scarf from Dollar Tree, and I used it for another project. I used it in a bow on another project, on that one up there. So it's cute fabric. It's just long and hard to cut when you don't have the space to lay it out straight. And these scissors are not the best anymore. Okay. Is that? Okay, so I did 3 of each one. Hopefully that'll be enough. Oh, I forgot to put the cord, I forgot to put the twine in there for my tie off. All right. Oh, well, I think I probably could, but it's all right. I'm not going to throw it away or anything. I'll just save it and use it next year. It won't go to waste. I'm sorry, you said you said that 3 minutes ago, probably when I was in the middle of doing that one, remaking this one, and I just saw your comment. I apologize. This one will be better. This one's better. And it's just as cute, I think. Oh, I forgot to use the black and white. Oh, well. I'm snipping the loops open. Well, that didn't cut very well. Yeah, I understand. I'm not sure if it'll make a difference, but I'll cut the fabric the same way and with the dovetail. I'm just doing the diagonal cut on the smaller pieces of ribbon, making sure I got the dovetails on all the other ones. Here we go. I don't know. Here's this one. What do you think about this one? I think that one's cute. Okay. And I think we could do a green button in the middle. And that is some thick twine. I'm gonna have to, it's got a thing on the back of it, so I'm gonna have to, and it's one I can't cut. It's weird. I wonder if I could break it. If I could break it out, then maybe the twine could go up inside of it. I'm just gonna have to glue it on and hope for the best. Okay, I think I have it off enough anyways. This is a real pretty, looks like an emerald green button. Okay, so this one is a little better. I just need to have it up high enough to cover the gold belt piece up. Does that look good? Awesome. So I'm just going to glue it on here now. I'm going to hold it there for a second. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate you saying that. It looks better than I imagined it to before I even done it. So there we are. And I'll turn it so you can see all the sides of it. Da-da-da! So I'll go ahead and recap this real quick because I still am going to do that. I'm going to try to figure out what I can make with this this little frame. I'm gonna, because I have are you in the Easter gift exchange? Are you doing that, Felicia? That's what I'm making this for, is my person. Okay, so that's that. We used a egg. I love doing those exchanges. I used an egg from Dollar Tree. It's just a wood. It has a picture on it. You can color it, paint it, do whatever you want. It had I'm gonna burn my arm. In case you want to grab one, this egg came on this little stand, and I just heated it up and popped it off. And then the hat also came from Dollar Tree in the St. Patrick's Day stuff. All the florals also came from Dollar Tree. The carnations were in the St. Patrick's Day stuff. The the little clovers were in the St. Patrick's Day stuff. This greenery, though, was in the floral section. And so were these green balls. And then, like I said, this fabric that I used for the bow was a scarf. It was also in the St. Patrick's Day section. And then, I'm not sure where I'm fairly certain that I got this little bitty ribbon with the little hats on it. I probably got that from Dollar Tree too, but I did not get it this year, so I don't know if they had any like this. If I didn't get it there, I probably would have got it at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's. That's where I normally get my ribbons from. The green raffia, I believe, came in a pack from Dollar Tree a couple years ago. I've had it for a while too. But I love how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And so I'm just going to set it in the back so I can start working on the Easter. And let me see. Hold on just a second. I have all these Easter napkins. Maybe I can do something with it. I have Easter carrots. Bear with me just a second. Coming. Hanging some stuff back up. Okay, whoops. I've got some, I wanted to grab some stuff so I'd have some ideas. And everything is falling down in my way now. Ugh. Okay, sorry about that. So I picked up this probably last year or the year before. Maybe I could, I'm thinking maybe I could just use one of these eggs. Let me see if it'll, oh man, it figures. Too big, but maybe I can, it's too big for that too. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, scratch that idea. I have, now, I have no idea. Oh, Target. I did not get this year, but this is super cute, and it doesn't have a year on it. It's a garland, but I'm not going to use it as a garland. but it has these macrame. Let me get up. It has these macrame. Oh, shoot. There we go. They're macrame bunnies and carrots. I should have got more than one. But because this is too stinking cute. Too cute. But I'm going to use one of these bunnies. I can, I'm going to make 2 different crafts for my girl for Easter. Let me just, I'm trying to see what I could do here. Maybe I should just try to find a different, maybe I should just try to find a different frame, maybe. Look, it don't even have glass. I got it from, I think I paid $3. It's on the tag. $3 for this frame. And I dripped. And it doesn't have glass in it. It has a little flimsy piece of plastic. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a napkin out of this package. I'm not going to be able to use the whole napkin. There's 2 right here together, so I'm going to use this right here. And hopefully this will work. Maybe I should just Mod Podge it to the backer. And then I'll just lay this over. I was gonna Mod Podge it to the plastic, but I think I'll do it to the backer. I think that sounds better. Okay. I got my Mod Podge. I'm trying to think of what I'm doing. I don't want to. Thank you. I found those. I just got these the other day. Do you guys have a Needlers around you? It's a grocery store. That's where I got them at. I found them at. And I need to, I'm going to do that before I put the Mod Podge on. I forget how many plies these are. It's a 2-ply. So you just want to make sure you take those apart before you Before you Mod Podge, you always take your napkins apart down to the 1 ply with the picture on it. And since it's only 2 ply, that's all I had to do was take that apart. So then you put your Mod Podge on your surface. And you only need a little bit. I'm obviously not getting enough on my brush. Okay, and then you just lay it down over your surface. Oh, you know what? I should have painted it. You can see through it. If I can pull it up without ripping it. Yay! Okay. That was chalk paint. I think it's a little dry. Well, shoot. That's a little much. This is just my Deco Art Americana white paint, acrylic paint. And I'm gonna put 2 layers on just to make sure the brown doesn't show through. And you want to dry in between. That's not paint. You want to dry so you don't so you'll get good coverage. If you try to put more paint on top of wet paint, it's just gonna move the first layer around. It's not gonna cover good. There, that should be good. And I'll dry this. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my Mod Podge back on here. Wrinkles out. there's a couple in there, but I think I smoothed them out. Sorry, my battery is low. I'm going to run around and plug my phone up. But let me know if you have trouble hearing me, because I'm going to unplug my microphone. Where is my micro or my charger? Over here, maybe. Well, it looks like I don't have my charger out here. What is this? Oh, that's my keyboard. All right. Okay, so I'm just going, if my phone dies, if it ends up dying before I get done, then I will just post pictures. I apologize. I tried to keep it on the charge as much as I could today, but I'm usually on my phone all day listening to podcasts while I'm at work. I work in a lab. I aliquot in a biorepository lab, a biobank. So I listen to podcasts all day, and I keep the phone on the charger as much as possible, but for some reason today, it didn't want to charge that good. So this is what this looks like. It turned out really good. I want to paint the frame. I want to paint the frame in faded burlap. Thank you. I want to paint the frame in faded burlap, and then I'm going to dry brush on Queen Bee in yellow. Well, no, you know what? Because I didn't use the yellow tulip, I'm gonna, I hope these will be enough of a difference. This is called French Millinery. It's got like a lilac tint to it. It's so pretty. But I hope it shows up over the burlap is what my worry is. I hope that there's enough difference in the colors. And I just received this order last week. I got a bunch of different colors that I haven't ever used before. And it's taped shut because oh shoot. It's taped shut because the insurance wasn't paid on it for shipping, and Lori was afraid if it was too cold it might leak or freeze or whatever, and she was trying to keep that from happening. So when I talked to her, I told her that was fine. But now it's just taking a minute to get into it. And she did it to this one too, so I'm just going to pull this tape off here. So this, I always get my Debbie's Design Diary DIY chalk-based paint. It's chalk and clay-based paint. I get it from miltonsdaughter.com. Lori over there is great. But if you just Google it, you can find a retailer in your area as well. So either way. I'm just trying to like break the seal where the rest of the tape is around it. Okay. I don't want to rip the label off of it. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Okay, so this is a real pretty, like, khaki tan color. This is the faded burlap. And I'm just going to go right over this I'm just going right over this frame. It should cover this fairly well. I'm kind of trying to hurry too, so my battery doesn't die on us. I'm not sure what this is made out of. It kind of feels like a plasticky type. I don't know. I might have to put 2 coats on this, of this on, rather. But this what is it, French millinery, I just want to like dry brush over the flowers and all the little bubbles around the edge of it, or around the inside of it, just to make the detail pop a little bit. The faded burlap or the French millinery. This is my first time getting both of these, and I really like them. Most of the ones, I can't remember how many different colors I got this last time, but all of them are new to me except for the gypsy green. I got some more of that because that last bottle that I had, it dried up or something. It got real funky. Okay, I think I have the first coat on, so I'm just going to dry it real good. Before I try to put a second coat on. Yeah, I think that's what I have about now. Because I think I just purchased like 6 or 7 colors, and then I had 2 or 3 already. Okay. So I'm going on, this is my second coat now. I'm going to go ahead and do the edges first, and then that way I can lay it down and do the top. And hopefully that'll be all I'll have to do. And remember, these Debbie's Design Diary paints will go on darker, and then once they dry, they'll lighten up. And I'm just dabbing real good around the flowers, that way the paint will get down in there. Oh yeah, I love this faded burlap. It's real pretty. I'm glad I got it. Okay. I think I'm done with this color. I'm going to dry it real good. Okay, and now we're going to take this color. This is again the French Millinery, and I've ripped the I've ripped the label. That has the name on it, so hopefully I'll remember. But this is real, real pretty. It kind of looks like a grayish lavender color. So that's why I'm hoping that trying to find a smaller flat head, but this one might work. I'm just going to take this little bitty brush. This is a size 2 to go over just to dry brush on the flowers. I'll show you what I have done so far. Can you tell the difference in the color? Thank you, Felicia. Thank you very much. So I've got all the flowers done. And I think I want to put some green on the greenery that's around the flowers. And I just went over the tops of the flowers, so like just the tops of the petals have the purple on them. Okay, I'm just going to show you all the new ones that I got. I got aviary. I think I might have had aviary before, and I don't know where it is. I can't find it. So I have a new one. I have Old 57. This is my new can of Gypsy Green. I got the bigger size, so it'll last longer. Because that's my favorite. And then I also got Fancy Farm Girl, and I think that's what I'm going to use on the greenery. Just because it's a brighter green. And then I also got Vintage Linen. So that's like a whitish cream color. I love these paints. Thank you. So here's another one I'm going to have to cut through the tape on. I'm just going to cut around it, that way. Maybe it'll be easier to take it off or something that way. Okay, it's, wow. I just did something to my finger. I got a bunch of, just went numb there for a minute. At least it doesn't take that long to get the tape off, so it's not that big a deal, I guess. Come on. Whoops. If I knew that it was going to be this difficult to get open, I would have already had the tape taken off. So I'm just going to go over, I'm just going to use the green, and this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. So I'm just going over all the greenery that's around the flowers on this. Here's that part right there that's done. I'm back. Sorry about that. Thank you for staying with me until I come back. I didn't realize it had showed up. It was just telling me my battery was getting low again, so hopefully I can get this put together pretty soon. And I think I have my idea for this other one that I'm doing. I'm just trying to get this green on here. Just trying to lightly go over the tops about all this greenery. We're almost done. I'm gonna have to figure out where I used to have a phone charger out here, and I don't know where it is, so I'm gonna have to find it. Okay, so this one's done. I just need to dry it. You see it real good? I'm just going to dry it and then I'll put it together. You know what? I just realized something. I put the purple on the flowers, so I also have, this is Kissing Booth. It's a pink color. I'm gonna go around the center here and go over the little balls that's right here. Oh shoot, I got some on the actual frame, so I'm gonna have to go back over that with my what I say that was called, the faded burlap. I'm just gonna have to run some of that back over. Or maybe I have some, maybe there's enough on the, nope, there's not enough on there. Yeah, we have like one of those flat pads you just lay your phone on. We had one of those in the living room. And then we have chargers in our bedroom. And I have one in my car and I have one at my desk at work. I did have one out here, but apparently it was needed somewhere else because I can't find it. But it's just me and my husband here in the house, so I don't know why it wouldn't be out here because I haven't taken it in anywhere in the house. Let's see if I can get some of this. Now I need my kissing booth a little bit because it's, when I fixed it, I went over some of these little balls here. Okay, I'm not gonna do it I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I don't want to mess it up any more than I already have. So I'm gonna show it up close. So I think it looks really pretty. And now I need to, what did I do with the, uh-oh. I'm going to move some of these napkins out of the way. And then the Mod Podge and the paint. Here it is. I lost the piece of plastic. I had to find it. So that's what it looks like. All put together. Is that pretty? Thank you. Okay. So this I'm gifting to my secret, my girl, for Easter. And then this does not have a backer. I'm gonna have to make one. I have a Lizzie and Aaron box that was in the trash. So I'm going to use my scissors and cut this square out of this box, and this is going to be our backer. Let me see here. I think I need to trim it down a little bit better. Yeah. Well, what just happened? Now I need to trim it off over here. And I don't cut straight either, so oh my goodness, I'm on my keyboard and it's going crazy. Is it? Yeah, those boxes are good to hang on to. You never know when you're going to need a box to mail something. I'm going to have to paint this too. I have this little bundle of napkins that is Easter eggs. Oh, that's cute. That has just one on it, but I think I'm going to use I hope this doesn't unravel or harm the bunny in any way. Oh, nope. Perfect. I thought about, I'm going to Mod Podge the napkin onto the cardboard and then put this bunny on here and then put one of these carrots and then a couple of these carrots with it. You think that would be cute? And these are 2-ply as well. And I'm mailing my box in the morning because with me working Monday through Friday, pretty much all day, I don't have a chance to get to the post office. So I'm going to get it together tonight and then take it in the morning. We're going to have to paint this. I really like that. I'm not really, I mean, I like putting flowers out in my garden and stuff, but I'm not really a flowery decorator person, if that makes sense, I guess. But I really like that. That's cute. That little picture of the tulips. Uh-oh, my white is, I've got that burlap color on this. I'm going to dry this really quick, and then I'll probably put a second coat on it. I'm just going to put a second coat of white on this. And I was thinking about painting the hanger all one color, but it'll be cute leaving them all different colors since the napkin has a bunch of different colors in it. What do you think? Sounds good to leave it like it is? Is that what you mean? All right, I'm just going to get my Mod Podge back out. Let's get this napkin on so we can get this thing together. Before my battery dies on me all the way. I don't think this is the same brush I was using before. I'm just trying to get a thin layer of Mod Podge on here so we can get the napkin laid down. Just make sure you got it all to the edges and corners and everything. Okay, so I'm gonna go for it. Just make sure you just pat it down as best you can and smooth it out without ripping it or anything else. And it looks like I did that pretty good too. So I'm just going to trim off this edge over here. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Which way do I want it to go though? I guess we'll do it that way. So I'm just going to turn my glue gun on. I'll put glue all around the edges of the frame, and then we'll add the bunny and carrots after I attach it to the after we attach the backer to the frame. we'll put the bunny and the carrots on it. I'll go ahead and cut one of the carrots off of here. I'll probably just do like a raffia bow on this with just one piece. Uh-oh. My battery's already dead, so I'm just going to use this glue gun. Ouch. I set my hand in it. Did not mean to do that. That is cute, just like that. But we're going to add our bunny in here. Oh. His little bunny ears are going to stick out a little bit because he's a little bit too big. Oh, come on. There we go. Thank you, Felicia. So this is what it's going to look like in here, sitting in here, the bunny, because his ears are way too big. And so the carrot is probably going to be the same way. So they're going to sit in there like that. Does that look all right? Or should I not use this carrot because they're too big? I'm just going to use a couple of these. And these are styrofoam. Ew, I didn't realize that. And I don't like the color of those either. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue him down in here. And then we'll figure out the rest of it. Man, I hurt myself. This is a metallic paint. It's called Carrot Skin. Hopefully it'll tone down this carrot a little bit. These carrots are styrofoam. Did I say that? I think I said that already. I'm afraid to use the heat gun on these. I don't want them to melt. And we'll let those dry for a minute, and then I'll go ahead and do the raffia. I'll make the bow, and then okay. Just gonna tie this in the center. This raffia is stiff. So it's just going to be a cute little raffia bow like that, and I'm going to attach it up here on the corner. Okay, so that's what it looks like with the bow on it. And then, I wonder if I took a little one. Oh, you know what? I have this moss that I used on I took my all my Easter crafts. I always take my pictures on the front porch, and I left them in the living room instead of bringing them out here to hang up for you guys to look and see. I'll have to do that tomorrow. But I have this light green moss that I put there to put the carrots on, and these are not dry at all. Okay, hopefully they're dry now. It started melting. It's like really cracked. Not cracked, but I guess it'll look okay. I'm just trying to figure out how I want it to lay. So I think there might be still a little wet, but I think they'll be okay. So this is what this one looks like. I think it's done. It looks cute for a little, this would be a cute little, if she did a Easter tree, this would be a cute little like ornament to put on a tree. So this was something else. I don't remember what it was, but it did come from Dollar Tree. The backer was taken out of it for some reason, so I decided to make a little craft with it for my secret Easter lady. I used a napkin on a piece of cardboard for the backer. I took this bunny off of a garland. It's like macrame or something. It came with a little bunny tail on it. These are little styrofoam carrots from the Dollar Tree. This light green moss I got off of Amazon. It's a really pretty moss. Thank you, Felicia. I appreciate that. And then this is the other craft I did for my lady. I used a napkin for the backer. I painted the frame that I got from Target. It was $3 in the dollar spot. I used Debbie's Design Diary to repaint this to make it a little more pretty because it was just white. And I hope you guys enjoyed these. I think they turned out super cute. And then just one more time, I will show you the other one. The craft that we did, the project we made tonight was this St. Patty's Day table decoration. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. I had a lot of fun being here, hanging out with you guys. You have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday. If you haven't turned on your notifications, turn those on so you know when I'm here. And if you come and watch the replay, just hashtag replay so I know you are here. If you're new, let me know and I'll send you some napkins. And I think that's all I can think of. You have a good night, Felicia. Thank you for staying with me. I appreciate it. You have a great weekend. And I just forgot what I was going to say. Bye-bye. I'll see you Monday.